Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. The city's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so light.
Hi, I'm Holly Shore. I am the Executive Director of Goodwill Industries of Monocacy Valley, serving Frederick and Carroll County, and you are watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today it's Friday, May 16th, and I am your host, Danny Gurry. Want to shout out Tara watching. Happy Friday. Oh gosh, yes, it is Friday. Every Friday, I'm so excited. Wrong one. I'm so excited about the day, and I'll tell you this, every week, it just seems it flies by at some point, and got a lot going on this week, and of course we're going to cover that too. All right, we got morning roundup with Bob Miller this morning from WFMD. I am going to go over a highlight of some of the events. Lots going on this weekend, so if you didn't have plans before, you've got them now. I've got Erin Lawson with United Way talking Stuff the Bus, and Shaye Carter. I get to meet Shaye Carter from the Flying Cows. We will have Shaye live at 9:45. All right, Big Tree Memorial Fund is the beneficiary of 100% of the proceeds from Good Morning Frederick merch. And I'll tell you this, it's a great program, Big Tree Memorial Fund. Great foundation, I guess, really. And the story is unbelievable. If you want to get all the feels, please go to our YouTube channel and just search Big Tree Memorial Fund. I'm telling you, it is a phenomenal story, and they're doing great things. And we really appreciate them. So 100% of the proceeds. So when you buy a $25 t-shirt, $25 goes to Big Tree Memorial Fund. Though right now, all Good Morning Frederick and all Everything Frederick merch at the home of Everything Frederick is 30% off. So if you want to save a little, they still get 100%. I'll still donate, but you can save a little too. So there you go. All right, let's go ahead and get this show started. Hopefully, Bob Miller jumps in here as soon as we're done. Thank you to Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick, open daily, noon to 9 p.m. You can also pick up a hot pretzel or an iced coffee when you're there. And of course, they've got those awesome cola twists and floats. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. Rita's can get to you even if you can't get to them on Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. But if you download that free app, you can circumvent any line and pick up at the side window. There's no reason not to have Ritas. All right, Bob Miller's in the studio. Let's see what's happening in Frederick. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Good morning.
Well, good morning. I love doing this, but it looks like every time I do it, there's another imperfection in my body. So it's like, that's why I got into radio, Danny. I'm ugly. I'm fat. I'm ugly. I got bad hair. And yet here I am. Look at that receding. Oh. And I'm not a vain person. I'm not a vain person.
I know. You got to put the filter on.
Yeah. Well, how do you do that? Teach me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Please teach me.
I shall for sure.
Look at
you just got to get over it. At our age, we don't care anymore.
No, I don't think I ever cared. I'll tell you a story, because I've never been I don't consider myself a good-looking person. I don't consider myself a thin person, in-shape person, anything like that. But every now and then, I remember I was at, I think it was at, what was it, Players? Remember Players?
Oh, Players, yeah.
Well, Players didn't allow me in one time because I had brand new Lee jeans on, but that I bought at Southern States. But I got in somehow.
Wait, why wouldn't they let you in?
Because they weren't Jordache. I'm like, these are brand new Lee Riders I just bought them at Southern States today. And they didn't think that was cool enough. Hey, that's where kids from Woodsboro get their clothes, Southern States.
I had no idea there was a specific jean policy at
Players.
That's
you remember you had to be dressed a certain way to get into Players.
I do. Yeah, but I thought jeans were jeans. Just no, I don't know. That's funny.
Not from when they got the smell of molasses and feed on them. So I'm at Players, and I think it was Players, but there was a group of girls, and I was like, I had maybe a drink or 2 or 10 in me, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go dance, because once I started getting a bit tipsy, I would want to dance, right? And I'm not fat guy dancing ain't a fun thing to watch. So I kind of didn't pick the prettiest girl at the table, and I picked somebody who was, I thought would dance, and she said no. And at the top of my lungs, I'm like, what do you mean no? There ain't a guy in here except for me who's going to ask you to dance.
Oh.
Yeah, she shut me down. I shut her down.
Oh, boy.
And then I walked away. And I walked away. And I probably went to the Rabbit's Foot instead. Or if I got, I grabbed your brother and we went to Blue Mountain Inn. Which I got him in lots of trouble at Blue Mountain Inn before.
Oh,
so, yeah.
That's
we won't
funny.
mention her name.
Yeah.
So Chris isn't going to be here today. He's got a bad throat. He's losing his voice, which people applaud. No, I'm only kidding. I love Chris. I love him. So we'll make this kind of short and sweet for you, so you can actually get onto your weekend. You got big plans for the weekend?
I'm working all weekend.
Oh, well, there you go.
Of course, tomorrow I'm at the home of everything Frederick for a bit. And then I'm heading to our sister station, WFRE's Kicking Up a Cure for St. Jude's.
I didn't get a ticket. It's sold out.
It is sold out. I know. It's crazy. Great.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
then Sunday, I'm broadcasting live on WFRE for the Kids Expo, and then I'll be out there till 4 with Good Morning Frederick as well. So, it's going to be a busy weekend.
7 days, 24/7 for Danny Gurry.
So, yeah.
So, is that what you go by on the air? Danny, are you Danny Gurry on the air?
I'm just Danny. But,
just Danny?
Danny Gurry.
Yeah.
Gone are the days where the pseudonym exists because I'm out. I've always, I am Danny Gurry, so that's what I am to everybody.
They know who you are. I've been there and done that, so I get that. So let's talk about what's going on in Frederick. So number one thing is it's not really, the headlines are they haven't found the kayaker yet. They're still searching for him as of yesterday, and I think they, obviously, I'm sure hoping they're thinking that it's they'll find him alive. But
Hmm.
with the ever passing minute, that looks like it could be a impossibility. But
Oh,
there's a small part, and I said this morning, and I hate to say this, but there's a small part in the back of my mind that somebody might be punking us, and I hope not. And so therefore, if that's the case, then it's not a good situation at all. But I mean, there's no mention, and I don't know why I have to have this, but there's no mention of the gentleman's name. There's
ah,
nothing on social media. There's
yeah.
nothing. Usually things like this, there's somebody coming out. Now, I don't know if he's not from around here. So that could be, they could have just been driving and found thought they'd go down this river or whatever.
Thing though, because typically you would get even on the groups like Everything Frederick, oh,
Right.
I'm the cousin of so and
Right.
so, or somebody would pop in, hey, that's my brother, or that's
Here's a
my
picture
uncle.
just in case
True.
he's gotten knocked a little loopy, maybe not coherent. This is who he is. Yeah, we haven't
Right.
seen anything like that. Nothing from the sheriff's department or
So how was
the
this report? Actually, you make good points. How was it reported?
they said somebody saw him go into the water
Oh,
on Links Bridge Road, which is right down the street from me. And then
right.
somebody saw the kayak. I did see somebody post that they saw an empty kayak going down the river.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know. I hope that it's,
Well,
I hope it's
unfortunately,
not
the
being
other
punked.
big
And
thing is that very often people get tangled in stuff in the bottom, or
yeah,
they're somewhere where it doesn't make sense. So it's
yeah,
terrible all the way around, no
right.
matter what happens. Yeah,
Yeah, but they're still searching for him, and I guess that's what the good thing is that maybe who knows, maybe he could be up on shore, just kind of shaking and and hurt.
disoriented or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
yeah, and I hope, and again, I don't want to make anybody mad, but I mean, your possibilities, of finding him are going to probably be slimmer by the day. So
yeah,
that's the sad part
it
about
is
that.
sad.
We've got the news on the Frederick County Sheriff's deputy who shot that gentleman. The Frederick County Sheriff Chuck Jenkins said that they will not be pursuing any kind of action against him, that Corporal Morton's did exactly what he was supposed to do when he shot, I think his name is Cody Berg from Woodbine. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Charlie Smith also said that there will be no charges filed against the police officer in that particular shooting, which is good.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, you don't want somebody shot, but you got to, he did everything by the book, and that's what
Right.
that is the good part about that. There was a Thermont man charged with multiple counts of possession of child pornography, 37 counts of possession of child pornography. Nicholas Stouter,
Ugh.
45, was taken into custody this week when a Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force received a tip from the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children about a suspected child sex abuse material linked to an account online. Authorities say further investigation led to him as a suspect. They said a search warrant served on his home in Westview Drive in Thurmont. They found multiple electronic devices were confiscated for further analysis. So,
Ugh, stop this, people. It's
yeah,
disgusting.
hmm,
Horrible.
absolutely,
I just
absolutely.
watched Tim Tebow interview with Sean Ryan on social media, and Tim is very involved in this sort of thing and working with the authorities, and they were reading some disgusting transcript from these chat rooms
Hmm.
where people are sharing information on how to get away with abusing their own children. It is disgusting.
Very
I
disgusting.
don't understand how we even got here. It's awful, awful,
I
disgusting. I hope every single one of them burns. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's horrible.
I remember a while back, and I don't know if it was a gentleman who came to our church or it was like, remember the movie that Jim Caviezel was in
Yeah,
about
yeah.
bringing? Yeah, okay. I think that this was part of who that guy was, and he was part of that organization. And he said one of the hardest parts about being in that organization is not falling into temptation of that, because these people who do these things to these kids, it's unfortunately a large group of people, but it's a small group of people, if that makes sense.
Right.
And they're very protective, and you have to really get engaged and involved with that kind of activity to be able to
Yeah.
rescue these young people. And he said that it's really hard, and you have to keep yourself. Not everybody can do it, even though a lot of people would like to say they can do it. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
no, because you got to get into the minds of these sickos, and
yep,
it's hard for a person who's not that way to convincingly infiltrate those surrounds. It's again like when you talk about undercover police officers
mm-hmm,
breaking up drug rings and things like that. A lot of them get sucked in psychologically just because it's very hard once you play that role. Oh,
yep,
I just
absolutely.
awful.
Well, we got some cloudy skies today. Had a little light rain falling, and we could get some of that to be expected to stop a little bit later on. Going to be kind of humid today. Light breeze with a high of 83, which is nice. We just need a little more sunshine.
Mm.
For tomorrow, for all the activities that you have outside, we're going to have mostly sunny skies. 83 for your high, 57 for your low. Sunday going to be a little cooler. 74 for your high under partly cloudy skies. And Monday you head back to work. About the same thing. Partly cloudy, 74 for your high. So that's not too bad. Maybe some weather more towards the later on in the evening as well here when it comes to the rain. So, and
Yeah.
the Capitals' reign in the playoffs, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did not look good yesterday. They got beat 3-1 in Game 5 on Thursday night, and 4-1 in the series. The Canes will move on now to play in the Eastern Conference Final, and the Capitals get to make their tea times for this later on this week. So, Orioles lost yesterday too, 4-0 to Minnesota. They're one of the worst teams in baseball right now, which is hard to believe. 15-27. The Orioles were last 12 games behind, below 500 during the 2021 campaign. That was one of their worst seasons ever when they lost 110 games. Let's hope they get it back together. If they don't, then you can imagine Brandon Hyde might not have a job very much longer. But their
Yeah.
pitching is just bad, and they've got a lot of injuries too. So that's kind of sad. But the good news is high school action in baseball in Frederick County and softball is good. Oakdale beat Linganore. I hate to beat our own teams, but they won the 3A West Region 1. Oakdale 7-0 over Linganore. Parker Dix fired 6 shutout innings, allowing just 1 hit to power the Bears to the first regional title in school history. They had a lot of games were played in Columbia at the Bland Air Park in Columbia. Probably also, it's one of those synthetic turf fields.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're going to get to play the defending champion Magruder at 5 p.m. for the state quarterfinals. 4A Urbana over TJ 6-0. Evan Zaroli threw 7 shutout innings, striking out 6 and scattering 3 hits to give Urbana its first complete effort by a pitcher this season. And the Hawks breezed past the Patriots to claim their 5th straight 4A regional title on Thursday. And softball action, it was Catoctin 6-1 winners over South Carroll in Class 1A. Cougars 19-2 will host a quarterfinal at 2:30 this afternoon against champion Falston, the North Section champion, which upset top seed Patterson Hill on Thursday. Class 2A region, it was Glenelg over Middletown 6-4, Tuscarora over Linganore 7-2. In the Class 3A, the Titans will advance to the state quarterfinals. They'll take on unbeaten Northeast Anne Arundel at 5 p.m. on Friday. So there you go. That's a look at sports.
Well, good luck to all of those Frederick County
I
schools
know.
moving forward. I know it's really great to see them getting so far into
Yeah,
those
and then
playoffs.
and there are lacrosse teams are just amazing as well. So
Yeah, I know. We've had a pretty strong lacrosse county-wide since even my son was playing in 2019, 2020. So yeah, really,
yeah,
really cool to watch. I love
Brian
lacrosse. One of my
Brian
favorite sports.
Brian played one season of lacrosse which cost us, I forget how many hundreds of dollars. And then I'm like, what do we do with this now? You don't want to play anymore? And he's like, no, I want to play golf. And I'm like, well, I got to go from $600 worth of lacrosse to $1,200 golf clubs. What are you talking about here, kid? So,
yeah, lacrosse is a great, great sport. I
I
absolutely
love
love it.
lacrosse. It's
Yeah.
like it's like hockey and
Yeah.
football, and it's all the
Yes.
sports in one.
It is
And you get to
fast.
hit somebody with a
Fast.
stick.
I know. I love it. All right, my friend. Have a great weekend. We
You
will
too.
see you right here next week.
All right. Have a great week, everybody. Good morning, Frederick.
All right. Want to thank Bob Miller for joining us today, giving us a highlight of what is going on, your morning roundup. Thanks so much for that. We're going to take a quick break. Then I'm going to give you a highlight of some of the events happening you're going to want to know about. Erin Lawson's going to join me from United Way, talking Stuff the Bus. And then we're going to be live with Shaye Carter, Power Forward from the Frederick Flying Cows, right at about 9:45 this morning to wrap up the day. All right. We'll be back right after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shattered family beyond compare.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Oh, $50 for that first appointment. Let me just tell you, they are so thorough. I did kind of an initial appointment with everything in it, and to get that for just $50 is amazing. If you've been having any sort of pain, really great to go check that out. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. Phenomenal. All right, let's find out what is happening right here in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors, serving the area for more than 34 years. They can put down wood floors. They can do luxury vinyl plank, pretty much any material that you've seen on someone's floor. Ask them about it. I'm sure they can handle it. Check out their Google reviews, then give them a call, 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. When you give him a call, ask for Jeff. He will take great care of you. And you can also go to atlaswoodfloors.net for more information. All right, Souls of Joy is coming. It's coming August 8th. We will be releasing tickets to the general public, available soon. But in the meantime, I'm doing a collection and I need your help. So either when you're out and about shopping, pick up a pair of shoes for kids from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade. And you can drop them off at the Home of Everything Frederick, at the Orioles Nest, or the Family Heritage Trust office. Now, those are, of course, Family Heritage Trust is at 30 West Patrick Street, right in the lower level. Home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street, and the Orioles Nest, right behind Route 40, between 40 and Key Parkway, behind where Crunch Fitness is now. But if you don't want to shop, I will gladly take a donation through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. It's all on screen right there for you. so that I can shop all the clearance sales. I am happy to go out and do that on your behalf. So let me know and send me whatever you can. I know times are tough and things are tight. So I am grateful for whatever you may be able to donate to me to give to the kids of Frederick County in the form of new shoes. All right, tonight it's the Thermont Art and Wine Stroll up at Water Street. There'll be 20 artisans, 12 wineries, distilleries, and breweries available for you. And you can check that out. And at 7 p.m. at FCC, Relay for Life kicks off. If you've never experienced it, maybe just go by, talk to Karen. She will get you all set up to volunteer or maybe participate in this one or another. Tomorrow, 8 a.m., there is help needed to place flags on veterans' graves at Mount Olivet. It starts at 8. Should be done, I would imagine, by 10:30 or 11 a.m. So go out there. You'll see the teams of people with the flags getting them ready for Memorial Day. 10 to 2, Unrivaled Iron Gym and Supplement Store is having their grand opening at 605 East Church Street. There'll be food trucks and vendors out there. If you've been looking for a place to work out, maybe check them out. They've just done a huge expansion, and our friends, Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, is eventually going to have an office there, which is really cool. Great location. 11 to 4, at the home of Everything Frederick, we have a pop-up vendor event. Our pop-up vendors are going to have tote bags, drinkware, and even natural wellness solutions for you. Stop by 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm going to be there. So come on by and see me. Noon to 3, our Dream Pursuits concession trailer is unveiled at PNC Bank on Monocacy Boulevard. From 1 to 5, tomorrow and Sunday, it is Beyond the Garden Gates tour. You can get your tickets through celebratefrederick.com. And 7 to midnight, unfortunately, sold out. So no further tickets are available for Kicking Up a Cure. So next time we talk about it, you are going to want to jump on getting yourself a ticket. On Sunday, I'm at the Kids Expo from noon to 4 with both WFRE and Good Morning Frederick. So join me. I got tons of stuff to give away, including my very cool Bluetooth speakers. How cool are those things? I love them. They're very cool and they sound pretty good as well. All right. Or you can go play some bingo at the Elks and raise some money for Pitties for sure. And then the Gyro days continues, Gyro days on 7th Street through Sunday. For some reason, I thought it ended last week. Maybe it just started. I don't know. Anyway, it's going on. I passed by it the other day and I thought, oh gosh, I thought it was already done. But they are continuing on. So I think this is not the big festival with the tent and everything. This is just the gyros. You can just get the food, and that is through Sunday. So 11 to 8 today, tomorrow, and then Sunday 11 to 6. Delicious food, I can tell you that for sure. All right. I was out Alive at 5 yesterday. Not very many people out, considering what a gorgeous evening it was. And the music was great. So again, every Thursday now through September, you want to remember Thursday nights is the best happy hour on the creek. Alive at 5 is Downtown Frederick Partnership's largest fundraiser throughout the year. They raise the money to do all the great things they do throughout the year. Thursday is also the ASICS Blue Jean Mile for mental health awareness. It's at Prospect Point Brewery. You can get your details if you search for that online or through Charm City Run. May 24th, Climbing for a Cause to benefit Girls on the Run at Tree Trekkers. I'm going to have free tickets for you this weekend. So come see me either tomorrow at the Home of Everything Frederick or Sunday at the Kids Expo. And I'm happy to give you tickets to Climbing for a Cause. It is also on Sunday, on the 24th, Frederick Keys Fan Fest at Keys Stadium. The Memorial Weekend is May 25th and 26th. There will be a Field of Honor in Iamsville. If you want to go check that out, it looks like it's going to be amazing. And end of the month, Thermont has their carnival kickoff. It's the first of the season in our area. And then that officially, right? That's officially summer. Summer is carnival season for sure. Coming up at the end of the month as well, May 29th, is the 4th annual Senior Resource and Education Fair presented by SOAR. It's at FCC. Free entry, free box lunch. If you have a senior in your life, I recommend checking it out because you'll have a ton of resources that you may not know are even available to you. May 31st. No idea what that plus sign was for. That's a typo. But anyway, we have the Run Like a Warrior Family Fun Run and Walk at Hood College. It is to raise awareness about Lyme disease. I'm helping them on that event. Would love to see you register. Just $15 for adults, $10 for kids 13 to adults, I think it is. And I think kids under 5 are free. So maybe it's from 6 to 13 is $10. 14 and above is an adult ticket at $15. But bring the family out, and there are prizes for the most Frederick flair and the most green, and they've got a ton of raffle prizes as well that you're going to want to bring some cash out so that you can participate in that. Also on the 31st, Mount Pleasant Ruritan Club has a community day with free food and ice cream. Cannot beat that at all. June 2nd is the 4 County Lions Club Carnival, and June 5th, Touch a Truck is at the Frederick Fairgrounds. If you have kids who love vehicles like construction vehicles and monster trucks and all kinds of vehicles like that, please mark your calendar to come on out. And Good Morning Frederick and Shannon Flannery, the real estate goddess of Maurer Realty and the founder of Everything Frederick and More, and the home of Everything Frederick, we are proud to sponsor a mechanical bull, which means you ride for free. And randomly, you could win some great prizes. Like we've got t-shirts that we're getting. And I have some gift cards and, of course, Good Morning Frederick merch, all kinds of other things as well. June 5th is Touch a Truck from 2 to 7. Now, 2 to 3 is quiet hour. So if you have kids where they get overstimulated by too much noise and large crowds, 2 to 3 is going to be the time you want to head out to Touch a Truck. June 6th, if you graduated from high school in Frederick County in the 80s, come out to our happy hour at Benstown. We'd love to see you, see some old friends, make some new ones as well. It's going to be a good time there. June 7th is Tour de Frederick. June 8th, the Summer Concert Series kicks off at the Baker Park Band Shell. And WFRE broadcasts live. It's like what I call the pregame from 5 to 7. And then at 7 o'clock, the show kicks off at the Band Shell in Baker Park. There's also a casino night to benefit the Seton Center. That is also happening on June 8th from 5 to 8 p.m. June 13th, tickets are now available through Eventbrite for Key City Rotary's Low Key Festival. A Cute Triangle will be playing. There will be food trucks, which are grilled cheese please and MR cheesecakes. And there will be beer from Rockwell Brewery. And there will be wine from Simple Theory. And excited about that as well. Superhero Sunday, that is also Father's Day, June 15th, Dad's Climb Free at Tree Trekkers. All right, let me just see. We'll go through one more slide here. June 16th to July 11th, we're going to launch the Secret Stash. Good Morning Frederick's going to hide envelopes with cash and prizes around Frederick for you to find. You're going to want to watch daily for the clues. June 17th kicks off, it should be kickoff, summer reading with a free Touch a Truck event at Thurmont Library. June 18th, it is the 300th show of Good Morning Frederick. So we're going to invite you to join us from 8 to 10 a.m. at 401 North Market Street. June 27th is PTSD Awareness Day. Pulling for Veterans is going to have a vigil at Memorial Park right on Ben Street at 6:30 p.m. And then July 4th, it's Party in the Park And again, Good Morning Frederick and Shannon Flannery, the real estate goddess of Maurer Realty, will have our mechanical bull at Party in the Park as well. So you're going to want to stop down to see us in the kids zone, basically, of Party in the Park, which is toward Color Lake. That is the Color Lake side of Baker Park. Oh my gosh, we're already talking about the 4th of July. I can't even stand it. It's going to be great, though. We're going to have a great summer, right? All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to be back with Erin Lawson from United Way, and Shaye Carter is going to join us from the Frederick Flying Cows. That's all right after that.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me, and I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me. I'm working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information. I know. I've just made a note. I got to redo that Alaska video. Again, I swear I said the right thing, but apparently I did not. All right. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business. They're in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding, and they can also take care of any window needs you have or fix your gutters. They can put those things on top like a metal grate. They did that for Ash and I at the beginning of the season, and boy, has it made it so much better, making sure we don't have any clogged gutters, which can lead to other issues. They can also build a patio or a deck for you. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. When you talk to Sandra, tell her you saw her on Good Morning Frederick, and she will pass along a deal like $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All right, Erin Lawson joined me at Good Morning Frederick, and here she is talking stuff the bus. The home of everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street in downtown. I'm with Erin Lawson, Marketing Director for United Way Frederick County. Yeah. It's yellow bin time. If you don't know what this is, you should not be a part. No, I'm kidding. It is time for Stuff the Bus.
It is, yes.
Oh my goodness, we had such a fun time last year. So Stuff the Bus is your campaign to help kids in Frederick County go back to school.
Yeah, so Stuff the Bus is a school supply drive that we take on every year in partnership with Frederick County Public Schools and a number of other nonprofits and organizations in the community. Right now there are more than 16,000 children in our school system that qualify for free and reduced meals. So they are in struggling families.
Right.
And the mission of this program is to alleviate some of that budgetary stress from back to school season for their families.
Yeah, and it can be a big, well, it is a stressor for a lot of families anyway, especially with multiple kids. You got to get all the supplies.
Yep.
And United Way and the community of Frederick do such a great job at making sure kids are able to go back to school with all the stuff they need.
Yep.
And it is so fun. First of all, if you can donate, look for one of these yellow bins that will be set up in businesses around Frederick.
Yes, we've got more than 80 businesses and 150 or so unique places around the county.
Yeah.
So lots of places you'll see these yellow bins.
Yes. And so as you're out shopping for your own kids, if you can pick up a couple of the standards, the what are they called? The books.
Composition books are always needed.
That was the word I was thinking of. The composition books, pencils, rulers, all that stuff. Everything that's on your school supply list.
Yes.
If you can pick up a couple extra things and drop it off to one of these bins, there'll be one here at 401 North Market Street. That's the first part.
Yes.
But the second part is the collection and the sorting.
Yes.
I did that a little bit last year for the first time. What an undertaking, but
it's a lot.
There needs to be a lot of people to help do that. So how do people sign up to volunteer to do that?
Yeah, so August 4th is the day that we will have, August 4th and 5th, we will need some volunteers, both to go around on yellow school buses and collect all the supplies that the community has donated, and then to begin the sorting process. So we'll start recruiting for volunteers here probably late June.
Okay.
And it'll be August 4th and 5th. We'll have a bunch of different shifts for people, and it's a lot of fun, and it's overwhelming at times, but it's a great time.
It is a great time, and if you can give back even a couple of hours, it's so appreciated. But the first part is obviously we need to collect. So 16,000 kids. Last year, how many backpacks were stuffed?
So we typically distribute about 3,500 to 4,000 backpacks throughout the county. Obviously, we're hoping to increase that number this year. The more physical supplies that are donated, and we can also take in cash donations. So if you don't have time or don't want to deal with going to the store to purchase physical supplies, we can purchase them in bulk. So we can take cash donations for this as well.
Yeah, so that you can do right now,
yep,
right?
Exactly.
If you go to United Way.
Yep, uwfrederick.org/stuff the bus. You'll be able to go ahead and make those donations right now.
Oh, that's easy peasy.
Yeah, easy enough.
Easy peasy. And then you don't even have to worry about it. Go on vacation, have a good time. It's all great. You've done your part to help. Even $20 can go a long way when you're purchasing in bulk and getting all those things that those kids need. All right, so uwfrederick. .org/stuff the bus. Look for the yellow bins. They'll be set up in businesses around the county. Drop off the school supplies if you've already purchased. If not, make a donation, and then look for the sign up. We'll be talking about it when the sign up comes out for August 4th and 5th.
Yes.
Awesome. We want to thank Erin so much for stopping by today, and we'll see you at Stuff the Bus. Oh, yes. Stuff the Bus is definitely a great program. All right. Also want to remind you, I don't know. There we go. Running a little lag today. Karma's Auto Care is the official detailer of the Danny Mobile, as Sharon Price called my car. They have taken care of the interior. I'm excited because I think tomorrow Jared will be here to do the exterior, which needs help a lot. A bunch of birds have pooped on my car. How dare they? But Jared is amazing, detail-oriented, available to come direct to you no matter where you are and make sure your car looks brand new. I'm telling you, this car is a 2013, so 12 years old, and it looks amazing on the inside. And, I told him, hey, the inside probably only needs to get done once a quarter. And then, the exterior would be great to do monthly because I'm out and about. And obviously it's getting the rain and all that other stuff. But I have to say, I got in the car yesterday and, we've had some rain and stuff like that. And my floor mats have dirt on them. And I'm so annoyed by it. I am so annoyed because the car smells and looks amazing on the interior. So Jared Castaldi is the owner of Karma's Auto Care. I suggest you can go right online, get information, and book time with him. All right. I am really stalling. Shaye Carter is supposed to be here. Asked for him to be here at the 9:40. And looks like he's running a little late, so we'll give him to 45. That's about the time they're supposed to be here. While we're waiting, I want to tell you as well, of course, getting the podcast caught up and all of the episodes, especially the individual segments, onto our YouTube channel. I was on our YouTube channel the other day. Here's something crazy. So if we have just about 1,350 subscribers. I have 2,300 videos on the YouTube channel, Everything Frederick Live. So there is a ton of content on there. If you're new to Frederick and you've happened upon this podcast and you're like, what the heck? On the YouTube channel, if you search, not at the top navigation, but there is a search just for the channel. Type in pretty much anything you're looking for in Frederick. I can tell you over the last year and a couple of months, I've interviewed more than 600 people. We've highlighted hundreds and hundreds of nonprofits and local businesses and people doing amazing things here in Frederick. So you can also really easy just go to a playlist. I've created playlists for things like things around the house that you may need. So this would be people who provide things like landscaping, or our friends like at A&S Construction, or anyone who does that. I also have things to do in Frederick. So if you're looking for activities or ways to spend time with the family, you can do that as well. And then really I've got the pets, the whole pets section. So not only obviously our possum pets, which are featured every Monday, but anything having to do with pets. So businesses that do grooming and dog walking and pet sitting and all that great stuff as well. All right. Well, I'm not quite sure we're going to get to the Flying Cows today, but they are 19-1. I'm going to double check here. Oh, let's just see. I believe, let's see, their next game, I think, is next week, the 23rd. I could be wrong, but let's just see what their schedule is. They've done really well, though. It's really excellent. Let me just see. I'm trying to pull up the schedule. Here you go, so I can share it. Okay. So, if you haven't been to their website, goflyingcows.com, 19-1 with the regular season. They list all of the scores from every one of their games. Let's scooch down here to game 21. Oh, that's away. Okay, so game 21 you can watch on TBL TV. That is on the 16th. And then the 18th, they are away playing Jersey Shore. Again, you can watch at TBL. And then they're back. They're back on the 23rd at 7 p.m. If you would like tickets to that game, all you have to do is text me at 888-465-2944. It's scrolling along the screen. There it is right there. So you can screenshot that. You can text me anytime. But if you would like tickets to the game on the 23rd, text me right now, 888-465-2944. And I'm happy to give you tickets to that game. Mama Cone and I are there usually. And then it looks like the last game of the season, the regular season, is away at Virginia Valley on the 25th. So the 23rd is the last home game of the season. I think he has popped in. Let's see.
Good morning, guys.
Hey,
Sorry, I was trying
Shaye.
to figure out the link.
How are you?
Doing good.
Awesome. All right, let me get this one off the screen. So I got you. Well, it's nice to meet you. How are you today?
Doing good.
I know I've got a little bit of time with you because I know you guys have practice scheduled at 10 and Coach Ed doesn't like anyone who's late. So let me just ask, where are you from? Where did you come from to get to Frederick?
I'm from Morris, Illinois. It's about 45 minutes from Chicago.
Okay. And how do you like Frederick so far? You've spent some time here, I guess, this season.
It's a great town. It's really quiet. I like the cleanliness of it. The people are amazing. Made a lot of great friendships while I've been here for my short amount of time. Just the community is really, it's a nice community.
Yes, it is. Now, where were you playing? Were you playing in Illinois before you got here to Frederick to the Cows?
I only played 1 year of high school basketball in Red Bud, Illinois. Yes, ma'am.
What? That's great. Wait, so That's nuts. You played 1 year in high school and now you're playing in the TBL. That's pretty good.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I've been playing basketball my whole life. I just never played in like a organized league. I
Yeah.
played in a couple like men's leagues while I was like growing up and like to this day, but I don't know. I
Nice.
just always been playing basketball.
Or you were schooling people out on the yard, I guess. That's what you were doing. So,
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I love it. So, what do you think about the TBL?
It's a lot different than pickup, let me tell you. It's a lot different. So with my first year in the TBL, coach, after he learned that I've only played 1 year of organized basketball, he put me on the reserve squad to, take my first rookie year to, soak it all in, learn the game, because there is a lot to learn. And I'm not upset with this decision because the very first preseason game that we had, I found out real quick that I was not ready to play. Like,
Oh,
I'm still learning everything, but hey, I think we're ready now. But it's okay. We'll
yeah,
wait till
yeah.
next season. We're coming back next season, so we will see how that goes.
Yeah, awesome. Well, look, I mean, for people who have not been to the Cows game yet, shame on you, but it is amazing basketball. The skill level, the what you're watching, it's not like some little run of the mill organization. These guys, all of
No,
them
ma'am.
have loved basketball, been playing for a long time. Whether again organized or not, but love the game, and it's exciting, and it's so we should be so grateful here in Frederick that we have it right in our backyard. And what a team that we ended up with last year, making it to the playoffs, and this year 19-1. I think you've come in under a great reign, and of course, Coach Ed is just an amazing coach, driving this team to success. So I think you've jumped on a good train.
Oh yes, ma'am. I have never been a part of anything like this before, and I'm just one in a million to be a part of a team like this. This is wild. All the guys
Well,
are
we're
great,
very, very happy to
especially the
have you
coach.
here. Yeah. Yeah. So do you go back to Illinois after the season is over, or are you looking to maybe stay local for a little while?
I'm probably gonna go back home for a little bit, work, just like see family, see my fiance, talk to them for a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit, and
Yeah.
then yeah, no, I'll be coming back. I'll be coming back.
Okay, okay. Well, we look forward to seeing you. Now, the next and last home game of regular season is the 23rd, but you guys are on the road. I think, is it tonight and Sunday? The
Yes, ma'am.
Cows are on the road to play. And hopefully, we wrap it up with a really big win back here at home on the 23rd.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, have a great practice. Tell Coach Ed Danny said hi, and we will see you the next time you guys are here next week.
All right, will do. You have a good
All
one.
right. See you later. Bye bye. Oh, what a cutie. All right. Yeah. Yeah, technology and everything else. All right. That wraps it up for us today. Remember, text if you would like tickets to the Cows, or if you want those Tree Trekkers tickets to Climbing for a Cause, 888-465-2944. Just text me and I will make sure you have those. Have an amazing weekend. Stop by and see me. Again, I'll be at the home of Everything Frederick tomorrow, and I'll be at Keys Stadium on Sunday. Other than that, have a great weekend. And let's get out there, Frederick. Do what we do best. Let's be.